If you're watching this chill review before the date right here on the screen, you still have a chance to win this. You might not know. Link in the description and a video clip at the end of this video that takes you directly to the contest. Anyway, thanks for watching. T-Man 978 Chill Review. Hello everyone. Right now I'm reviewing Mech Fans Toys Ultra Magnus. This is a KO oversized version of Iron Factory's City Commander, which was already an unofficial Ultra Magnus. So it's like stealing two IPs at once. But there's that product shot right there. Here are these product shots. They have stolen Hasbro cartoon images right there into card. That image right there, I believe this is from like Dreamwave Comics right there. And warnings down the bottom and that at the top. Inside you get some decent enough, fully colored, huge instructions right there. So some of the parts I've seen don't tab together as much as I'd like in vehicle mode, but it does what it needs to do. As y'all already know, I'm an articulation nut. I don't give a crap what scale or what fits in with this. This is an awesome toy. If you are an Ultra Magnus fan, if you've played with Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus, if you played with Masterpiece Ultra Magnus, this thing blows them out of the water, like as far as posability. Now, it's not perfect. And what's not perfect about it? Something I could fix. The limbs, the ball joints are a little bit loose in the hips. And with this fist in his hand, that ball joint is a little bit loose. I can play around and pretty much get him to keep a pose, but it is very loose with the weight of this hammer in his hand. And just the paintwork is freaking outstanding. Like, I love this silver on his legs. That looks so good. This red and that red doesn't match up in person. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but it still looks good. All the paint on him, I don't even believe the Masterpiece has like all this painted detail. And he has like way more articulation than I was expecting, especially after playing with something like Mech Planet Soundwave, who, by the way, finally have somebody to scale with this Soundwave. That's a pretty good scale right there. Only issue I have with this guy is the head. Their heads are about the same size. His head is kind of tiny, but if you just look at it as he's a big beefy guy with armor on, it might not bug you. Or it doesn't really bug me too much because I have too much fun posing him. Speaking of posability, he has a ball joint right there. He has a range of that much right there. Of course, it can rotate all the way around. He has bicep rotation. The elbow bends 90 degrees. He actually has freaking wrist swivel. He has a waist swivel. Those two other Ultra Magnuses I mentioned don't have that. His legs can only go out that far before you pop him off the ball joint. But he can kick all the way forward and actually kick all the way back. Thigh swivel. It can only bend out that much before you rip it off, but you don't need more than that. He has a single jointed knee that bends 90 degrees, but you can fake it into a double joint right there. It looks like that, but I don't even look at that when I'm sitting there making these poses like this. Like, you can even get on one knee if you do that. And then the ankle articulation. It's on a ball joint, so it swivels down like that, or pivots. But it can actually, like I just said by accident, swivel. It can rotate left and right. So he can kick forward a little bit, kick back, and he definitely has an ankle pivot. And it just, I like that. It is awesome right there. The head looks like this up close. It's on a ball joint, nicely painted. Can't really look up much, can't really look down much, but it can rotate all the way around. And so you can definitely see, here is his back. He's covered in 5mm pegs. So you can put his weapons in different spots if you like. And you can use other Transformers weapons if you want to. Like here's Generations Cosmos right here. A lot of people don't know that the one that's released now is the same one that came out 3 years ago. Except the one that came out now doesn't come with this little gun minicon that can put right here into Ultra Magnus's arm. So you guys are missing out if you didn't get this, dude, because the new one doesn't come with a weapon. But yeah, here's the gun if you want to see that. It's not much. It's just the blown up version of the small one. It looks like, I mean, it has 5mm pegs, but I couldn't get anything to fit into that. I mean, I could, but it was like super loose. All the ports on this hammer too, super loose. And I like the way this hammer looks. Since there is no hole under his arm like the Combiner Wars one, it just wraps around and fake that the handle goes all the way through, and that's really nice. This swivels around because it's basically just a box wrapped around a peg. So I don't know of any other uses. Maybe there's another configuration. The instruction manual doesn't tell me anything. Like this folds up. I guess you can hold it as a gun if it pegs right here, which it does. But I'm pretty sure there's some other type of use, because it looks like it could be a shield. Oh yeah, I can see that right now. No. My hopes with that got dashed right away because that doesn't fit. So I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to make it a shield. But these missiles can fit in his forearms. You should be able to just hold it. Yeah. Nothing fits in there. That looks like it's a 5mm peg. But you can put weapons on his legs. And you can put weapons under his feet, which looks like that, if you want. I've been messing around with this guy's articulation so much that I never messed around with his other features. Like, you can make the hammer into a rocket hammer right there and really blow crap up. Maybe even add his gun up there if you wanted to. But some of these pegs are looser than others. Like, I tried to put these rockets on the side of his guns, on the side of his gun, but it's loose on this side. So I think all of these were designed to be 5mm pegs, but some are loose, and I don't know if that's on purpose. It's just the fact that this is technically a KO. So there you go with that. Here are some size classes of interest right there. Deluxe. He is basically a tall deluxe, but he packs way more plastic than current day deluxes. So he would be an old school deluxe, I guess. Transformation. Take these missiles off his shoulders. Take this hammer out of his hand if he still has that, or the other little gun. Unwrap this right here. Set that to the side. Set all that to the side. Take the arms with the hands still in the configuration that they're in. Rotate these like this, and these two pegs are supposed to go into each other. Leave it like that. I mean, they don't stay well, but leave it like that. Go ahead and lift this up over his head. Now we can move that down and peg this cab into this blue part right there and bring that down, basically covering his face. Now, lift this back up. It's going to keep coming apart. grab his legs, put them together, bend this down, lift the hips up, and bend this like this. Basically get it into this orientation. Swing these to bring the wheels out. Tab that in a place right there. And now bring the hands down to meet these pegs right there. They're supposed to grab around that, which they don't do very well. Now he's pretty much done, but you're supposed to take this hammer part, unfold that, and slide it back there to finish off the top of the cab. So now he's a truck. Unfortunately, none of these wheels are real. They're molded, but they don't roll or anything. And these don't even touch the ground. These touch the ground, but it just slides. You can make it slide if you want. These missiles, you can go ahead and put them there. The gun, you just have to figure out what the heck you want to do to it. You can put it there. And this one, they don't really tell you in the instructions. So you just have to plug them in wherever you see fit. But he can carry all of his weapons right there, as you can see. Now, the cab of the truck kind of doesn't look like anything you'd see on Earth. Everything else does. So, yeah, you wouldn't see a big gap in between the trucks. So maybe it's supposed to be some type of military carrier, since I guess he can't really hold cars that well with his legs in a way. But let's see something I wanted to test out. I already know without testing, no, it can't fit in there, but she can sit up here. Iron Factory's Pink Assassin right there. So now she's probably way more compatible with him than he was when he was this smaller size. I don't have a car or anything, but here's Cosmos next to him. I mean, I got a car, but I don't feel like getting it. So yeah, at the end of the day, I really like this figure. I love it. I love the articulation. Once I go in and fix the ball joints with some floor polish, he shall be awesome. Pledge. But no, I didn't review this. If you watch all my videos, no, I haven't reviewed that yet. But I really like them, and I definitely like these two together. I need to find my Legends Hot Rod, because I still haven't compared them to each other. But anyway, I like it. I can recommend it. If you like this video, make sure you click the like button before you leave. Make sure you subscribe. Comment. I like reading my comments. Share. T-Man978. Out of here. Thank you for watching.